Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum. Last time, we were able to start purifying Pokémon after finding out the mysterious background of Celebi and the Relic Forest. We also had a look around the Pyrite building and battled the wonderful and glorious Miracle Bee. Miracle Bee! Go get me an afro! Love it. Today, we would be going to Mount Battle. However, I figured we'd come talk here to Justy. So what's up? Would you like to have a rematch with me right away? Yeah. Okay. So, full disclosure, I just recorded this match and lost horribly. And a critical hit! No, we lost! Oh. Alright. I lost. It was 20 minutes of me trying to hit this guy, and it was tough. I now know his strategy because I completely forgot about it. And, okay, he is not starting with the same Pokemon. However, I feel more comfortable with my strategy. So, all of Justy's Pokemon here, you can't battle him until you got 6 Pokemon. It doesn't matter if they're Shadow or not. But all of his Pokemon here will share a theme, and we will see that soon. However, for the time being, we just want to start hitting things and taking them out. I'm starting off with his Sandshrew here, just because it can be a bit of a pain. Never mind, it's almost dead. If we can take it out before it can use its move, fantastic. So that Sandshrew was probably going to set up a Sandstorm. Last time I fought his Sandshrew and another Pokemon that used Sandstorm at the same time, and it was this Pokemon here, it was Gligar, and this Pokemon messed me up bad. Justy's strategy is to use Sandstorm to set a Sandstream up, and then just keep using Double Team to raise his evasiveness so much that you just cannot hit him. It is impossible to hit his Pokemon, and it is infuriating, and that is how I lost. So, I'm sending out my fastest Pokemon first, because I'm fairly certain his Pokemon also have Sandveil, which raise their evasiveness during a Sandstorm too, so they don't even have to use Double Team. Okay, he's also going to use Light Screen, which means that the special defense of his team is raised as well. Which isn't going to be too much of an issue for Shadow Rush, but it is going to be an issue for our Espeon here with Confusion. So honestly, I don't know how much damage Shadow Rush did. Okay, it didn't do enough. I'm going to go with a Confusion, and I'm going to go with Shadow Rush again. Because luckily we can still actually hit this thing. The problem I had last time I did this battle was I couldn't hit his Gligar for Toffee. It's just, here comes the Double Team. And his team just kept chipping damage away. To the point of where I lost against his last Pokemon. Oh no, it's gonna happen again, isn't it? It's gonna happen again. I'm also worried that he's gonna use Super Potions, because he did have 2 Super Potions in the last match as well. So, I'm sorry that I'm not showing you guys my fail against him, but honestly, it was 20 minutes of me just missing, and it was just not worth putting up. So I've decided I'm going to rematch it. It's going to go better because I'm going to start with Pokemon that actually have the capability to take it out. Please hit. It missed. Dang it. Shadow Rush, come on. We speed tie with it. Nice. A speed tie is when 2 Pokemon's speed stats are identical, so it basically just flips a coin as to who goes first. In that case, I knew it was a speed tie because before we weren't as quick as Gligar, but that time we went before Gligar, so yeah. It's going to send out a Cacnea here, who also has the ability to form a Sandstorm. At this point, Azumarill has used 2 Double Teams, and trying to hit it is just going to be too troublesome. So I'm going to completely ignore Azumarill and just start attacking his other Pokemon instead. I think that's the best choice. Azumarill is going to take Sandstorm damage as well, so pretty good. Right, we'll hit Cacnea with a Confusion, and I'm hoping that it can take out Cacnea, please? Come on. Wow, that did nothing. Okay. Oh, he's still got a Light Screen up, hasn't he? Oh, I completely forgot about that. Oh, dang. Okay, well luckily the Shadow Rush took care of it because light screen only affects special attack rather than physical attacks. Alright, here we've got a Sunflora, which is not going to benefit from Sandstorm whatsoever. Azumarill is going to use Return. Oh, and that is the max power of Return as well. You saw there when it hit, there were 4 hearts. That means that Return is max power. I believe Azumarill is part normal type. I think. I know Azurill, its baby form, is part normal type, but I'm not entirely sure about Azumarill. I think it's water normal, but I'm not sure. So that means it got Stab, same type attack bonus, from that Return as well, which was super powerful. I should have put up a Reflect. Oh wow, that light screen has to go soon. Please and thank you. I'm definitely casting Reflect this turn. Because if this Sunflora uses Double Team, then I'm in trouble. I'm in double trouble. Azumarill's using Return again. Ooh, okay. And Sunflora used Double Team. Of course, this is the problem that I had last time, guys. The evasiveness rose. Oh, the light screen wore off. Okay, fantastic. Okay, but that means nothing. And the Sandstorm subsided as well. That means nothing unless we can actually hit these guys. So I'm going to go with a Reflect. And hopefully take out this Sunflora. Reflect will just raise our entire team's physical defense, because all of his Pokemon are physical attackers for 5 turns. So that's going to be super handy. Of course, Hitmontop missed. And Azumarill uses Light Screen again. Oh no. Because most of my team are special attackers, and this Sunflora is going to use Double Team again, isn't it? Oh, shoot. Justy's strategy is all about just whittling you down little by little while you just use a super potion while you just struggle to hit it. Come on, Return. Nope, missed. Shadow Rush. Oh, Shadow Rush hit. That's good. And we got a critical hit. Oh no! You know the sad thing about that is that it's going to use another super potion. That Return is probably going to take out Espeon. Not really, not quite. Probably thanks to the Reflect I put up. I'm not going to heal this turn. Oh, Hitmontop, really? Now? You choose now to do that? Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I would love it if Umbreon had Feint Attack. Because people always complain about Feint Attacks. Like, oh, Feint Attack's a rubbish attack. But Feint Attack never misses. It's the same... It's got the same power as Bite, but it never misses. And that, honestly, that would be lovely. Alright, Sunflora is finally using Mega Drain. It's actually attacking now. Had its energy drained, of course it did. Hitmontop is in Hyper Mode. I'm just going to start focusing on the Pokemon on the left. I know I have... Oh, Helping Hand. Oh, this is bad. I know I have a Water type out in the field, or he has a Water type out in the field, and I have an Electric type. But the matter of the fact is, we just need to take out whatever Pokemon is closest to getting KO'd, and that is Sunflora, which is now out. I think he's got one more Pokemon left, and this is honestly, this is not going as well as the first time I did it, which is the most worrying part. Or is it? I'm not sure. Alright, Watson Grid level 35, fantastic. He's got a Nose Pass. Oh yes, and of course I use Thunderbolt, which is not going to affect it. Oh! Oh, I always thought it was Ground type. But it's not. It's Rock type. Critical hit. Oh man, that's gonna take out Hitmontop. No, it's not. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hitmontop is in Hyper Mode. Oh, I am aware of that. Right, that is no. We outspeed that Nose Pass. That Nose Pass has not been able to use any double teams. That Nose Pass needs to go out now, please, and thank you. I'm fairly certain we outspeed it with Watson. We do. Fantastic. Nose Pass is out. The only Pokemon left on the field for Justy is his stinking Azumarill. And this has gone on for like 8 or 9 minutes. We are much closer this time than we were last time. Sadly, the rest of my Pokemon are weak to water. Actually, I don't think they're weak to water, but they're definitely not, you know... Ooh, strong against it. Okay, our Reflect wore off, but that's fine. I don't think it's going to use Return anyway. And the Light Screen wore off. This is great. If I can actually hit this Azumarill, this will be fantastic. But I don't think I'm going to get away with it. I'm going to call Hitmontop just because I feel like Hitmontop's going out this round. Oh, calling him on top lowers its heart gauge by a lot. Come on, Ampharos. Yes! Yes, that's what I like to see. Yes! Oh, guys, I am... Considering his Pokemon are level 40 and we beat it with a mishmash team of level low 30s. What? Second time around, though, mind you. I used a Revive and 2 Paralysis Heals and 2 Hyper Potions last time. I didn't use any items that time. Wow, that was one challenging and satisfying battle. Look at this, my palms are drenched with sweat. Ew. There's no shame in this loss. I'm one lucky guy for being part of this spectacular battle. And for our victory, what do we get? We get TM27. And as far as I remember, TM27 is return. Not a fantastic TM for our team. Espeon already has it and has max friendship. So TM27 return is a move, it's a normal type that gains power the more friendship your Pokemon has towards you. I believe it maxes out at 102 power. So it is a strong physical move, especially if you're using it on a normal type, like Azumarill. I think Azumarill is part normal type, I can't remember. But yeah, it's probably not going to be something that we're going to be using. I might teach it to Hitmontop, maybe. Maybe. Alright, here we are, Mount Battle. What are you doing? It's terrible, terrible I tell you, it's terrible! Mount Battle is under attack by a group of shady people. I'm so out of breath. You should probably stop running. Thinking about taking the Mount Battle challenge? Forget about it. I keep clear of that place for now. I hear Mount Battle has been taken over by a bunch of trainers that use weird Pokemon. Bunch of trainers that use weird Pokemon, huh? How about we go in and have a look? It looks like they're after Vander, who's the area leader, but why would anyone want to do that? I'd go to help, but the best I've ever managed is 8 consecutive wins. I wouldn't get very far. A bunch of creepy looking trainers came and started attacking other trainers without any warning. Those trainers, the Pokemon they had weren't normal in any way you look at them. And this guy here is important, kind of. This is a distinguished place of training for honorable trainers. What's the meaning of this outrage? Those attackers, how dare they attack others without any regard for the rules? They're failures as trainers. But anyway, oh yes, I'm the move deleter. Don't be shocked, but I can make Pokemon forget their moves. Yeah, he's the move deleter. He can delete HMs where no other Pokemon or no other trainers can. So this is Mount Battle. This is a challenge of 100 Pokemon. However, we do need to heal up after that travesty. We have to make it to the 10th trainer right now, and this is going to be a very monotonous and boring and tedious process with nothing in the ways of note to talk about. So for the next little bit, I'm going to speed up the first 9 battles here. I'm also going to put the Pokemon in the front that I want to use. So I think actually him on top and Sudowoodo. No, that Vulcan and Sudowoodo. There we go. I'll send those out. I'm going to speed up the next little bit, the next 9 battles, and while I talk over it, because this is a little bit tedious. See, it was me who contacted Jukin for help. I didn't think you would get here so quickly, but please be careful. The power of the Pokemon isn't normal. Yes. Let's go take on the Mount Battle challenge, but not quite. So before we get into what Mount Battle actually is, I just want to mention sort of something a little bit to do with the actual video feed that you're seeing itself. And that is that if you have a water-type Pokemon on your team, you are going to have a much easier time going through this. I noticed very quickly on, or very early on I should say, I noticed very quickly early on, there we go, that the majority, and I'm talking like 97% of these Pokemon are all weak to water-type moves. So if you have Croconaw, if you have Quagsire, or if you have Quillfish that all come with Surf, you're going to have a super easy time going through this area of Mount Battle. I had to back out and heal 3 times to just get through the first 9 trainers, and then I had to heal a 4th time once we get to the 10th, which we're not going to be showing in this video. But yeah, just a little tip for you guys if you want to get through this area quickly, because it is incredibly monotonous. I think this took me about 40 minutes to do with my team, and I was trying to use Hitmontop a little bit more and Sudowoodo so I can lower their heart gauges and potentially purify them soon. Because it would be nice to have them level up along with a team. But yeah, not only that, but my team is really underleveled for this as well, so I had a bit of a tough time. But it is worth noting that you can go back to the front and heal, but I'm sort of cutting that out to potentially shorten this this montage up a bit. But yeah, so if you got a water type Pokemon, you're gonna have a much easier time, especially the Pokemon like Graveler and Numel. Actually, Numel's not 4 times weak. The Pokemon that are 4 times weak to water, but I digress. Mount Battle itself is the trainer challenge for this Pokemon game. And I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe once you've done this, you can actually go here in the story mode and try and complete it. Now, bear in mind that you can actually take on Mount Battle 2 separate ways in this game, and you get 2 very different rewards based on which way you take part in it. So, Pokémon Colosseum is sort of split into 2 sections. The first part is the story mode, which we're doing now, and the other part is the battle mode, and this is sort of like Pokemon Stadium 3, if it were. You could battle between like Game Boy Advance games on the big screen TV, and that was kind of fun to do. But you could also battle your story mode trainer as well as getting like Pokemon for the 3rd generation games through Pokemon Colosseum. So the battle mode itself was a different mode, and that also includes Mount Battle. And there is, like I say, a Mount Battle in the story mode. So obviously I don't want to spoil what you get as a reward for completing Mount Battle in both ways. Let's just say that the reward you get for the story mode is a little bit unconventional and not worth it, but I'm going to be doing it anyway to show you guys what you get for it. But yeah, it's very much not worth it. It could be a decent way to level up your Pokemon. So basically the idea is you start off at floor 1, or round 1 I should say, and the Pokemon are around about level 15, so it's very easy. But by the time you get up to the top floor at floor 100 in the 9th and 10th zones, yeah, the Pokemon are about level 60s, and it's tough. It's very tough. You can sort of quit as you go along and save and whatnot, but if you want the best reward, not really the best reward. If you want one of the rewards, you have to sort of stick it out for the whole 100 battles using the same team. It can be very time consuming. It can take over 6 hours to do the whole 100 battles. It's tough. As for the battle mode, your reward is much more substantial. You can do this straight away, and when you start the battle challenge in battle mode, or if you start the Mount Battle challenge in battle mode, you will be selected whether you want to do single battles or double battles. You'll also get to select whether you want to use level 50 Pokemon, or sorry, go up against level 50 Pokemon or level 100 Pokemon. And it's worth noting that if your Pokemon don't get leveled up to that point, but they will get leveled down to that point. So if I was to do that now, all of my Pokemon would still be within the level 30s going up against 100 level 50 trainers. But if my Pokemon were all level 60, and I did the level 50 challenge, they'd all get leveled down to be level 50. But similarly, if I were to choose the level 100 challenge and all of my Pokemon would be level 60, then I would still be level 60, and all of the Pokemon we face will be level 100. So it's a little bit tough, and I hope I got that point across, but I do not recommend doing the Mount Battle challenge in battle mode now, because you will not get the fantastic reward that this game offers. The reward you get is one of the best rewards of its time when this game came out, and it's only available, and the game doesn't tell you this, it's only available once you have snagged and purified all of the story mode Pokemon. Okay? You have to get, I think there's 48 of them, you have to snag them all, you have to purify them all, and then you have to do the Mount Battle challenge in battle mode using your story mode Pokemon. That's another key thing that people miss out on. But like I say, once you do that, and we will be doing that, we'll be doing both Mount Battle challenges, but I will be doing it in a way where I can go through them in a single video. It's tough to explain, but you guys will see what I mean when we get to it. So with that all said and done, oh boy, this has been 6 minutes of me rambling. I guess we'll cut back to real time. Oh boy, that was oh, that was tough. We have defeated the 9 trainers here on Mount Battle. We can go back and heal, which I will definitely do before we go battle the 10th. However, I believe, with Dakim standing over there, we will be heading on to the 10th and final trainer in the next episode, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.